Why does your cat look peaceful 1 second, then explode across the house like a tiny storm nobody in the family can predict? Those sudden wild sprints are called zoomies, and in most cats, they are not madness at all, but a very normal release. Your cat is not forgetting manners in that moment. The body is simply dumping stored energy that has been building quietly for hours. Indoor cats sleep deeply, watch silently, wait constantly, and move less than their instincts expect, so energy often stacks up without notice. Then one trigger appears. Maybe evening light, a moving shadow, a playful mood, or just relief after resting, and the whole body launches. What looks chaotic to the owner is often organized from the cat's side, because the nervous system is unloading excitement fast and cleanly. Zoomies can happen after naps, after meals, after litter box visits, or during dusk, when many cats naturally feel more awake and ready. That timing matters, because cats are crepuscular hunters by design, meaning their bodies are especially primed for alert movement bursts around dawn and dusk. So when your cat tears from hallway to sofa, you may be watching an indoor predator finally getting a quick chance to feel efficient. Some owners laugh and call it craziness, while others worry about hyperactivity. But zoomies alone usually do not mean your cat is broken. They often mean the opposite. The body still works beautifully. The instincts are alive, and your cat knows how to regulate pressure. Think of zoomies as a pressure valve, where excitement, tension, boredom, and leftover hunting energy suddenly rush outward through speed instead of trouble. For many indoor cats, the home is safe but limited, so the body still asks for stalking, chasing, leaping, grabbing, and escaping. When those natural action patterns stay unfinished all day, your cat may create one intense sprinting session to complete that missing cycle. That is why cats who nap beside the owner for hours may suddenly rocket away, as if a hidden switch flipped inside. The owner sees a calm pet becoming a blur, but the cat may feel something closer to release, readiness, and playful physical relief. Sometimes zoomies also follow emotional excitement, especially after greeting the owner, after hearing food preparation, or after another stimulating event nearby indoors. In those moments, running is not only exercise, it is the body's way of discharging emotional charge before it becomes frustration later. The pattern can even look silly, with sliding paws and sharp turns.
I'm right here.
But underneath the comedy is a very serious survival design. Fast movement helps a cat rehearse control, balance, pursuit, and escape, all skills that nature built into the body long before sofas existed. This is especially true for younger cats, energetic adults, and pets who spend long hours indoors without enough climbing, chasing, or problem solving. But even older cats can have zoomies, because age does not erase instinct. It only changes how often the energy surges appear. The owner's role matters more than people think, because daily rhythm, play habits, room setup, and emotional atmosphere all shape how energy is released. If the home gives few chances to stalk and pounce, the body may save everything for one explosive run through the house. If the owner regularly uses feather wands, rolling balls, or moving toys,
let's play.
Zoomies may still happen, but they usually become shorter afterward. That happens because structured play gives the hunting brain a beginning, a chase, a capture feeling, and a cleaner emotional landing afterward. Without that outlet, indoor life can create a strange mix of comfort and compression, where the cat feels safe but physically underused. Zoomies are one way the body says, I still need to move like a cat. Even if this house is loving today, there is also a self-regulation piece, because repetitive sleeping and low stimulation can leave energy uneven, making sudden bursts feel almost necessary. A short sprint can reset arousal, shake off restlessness, and help the cat return to calm more easily afterward, at home again. And that is why many zoomies end as quickly as they begin, with the cat suddenly stopping, grooming, or lying down peacefully again. The storm looks dramatic, but the recovery often tells the real story. Release happened, the body settled, and balance returned for now. Owners should notice the emotional tone of the zoomies, not just the speed, because mood gives clues about whether the behavior is healthy. Healthy zoomies usually look loose, bright, fast, and brief, with the cat remaining coordinated, curious, and able to settle afterward without distress. More concerning episodes may look panicked, disorganized, painful, or repetitive in a distressed way, especially if self-biting or extreme hiding appears too. In that case, the owner should think beyond play
Leo,
and consider
what's
stress,
wrong?
skin
Are you
irritation,
okay?
pain, or another health problem inside the house. A frightened
Hiss.
cat is not doing playful
It's
zoomies
okay,
in the
little
same
one.
emotional style. Fear changes
It's
the
not a
eyes,
fun game,
posture,
is it?
path, and ending completely. So context matters. What happened before the run, how the body looked during it, and how the cat behaved afterward at
What?
home.
What's
Did the cat
wrong?
just wake
Don't
up,
bite
hear the
yourself.
owner open food, finish using the litter box,
You
or
don't
get
look
excited
okay,
by
do you?
dusk light? Those clues
something
often
wrong?
explain more than the sprint
When's the
itself,
RP?
because zoomies are usually the body's conclusion to something building beforehand inside quietly. One overlooked trigger is the litter box, because some cats burst away afterward from relief, sensitivity, or a sudden wish to feel clean. Another trigger is owner interaction, because affectionate moments can raise arousal
hey.
too, especially when the cat
Hungry?
feels safe enough to express full energy. Safety is important here, because animals show bigger, freer movement when they trust the space and the people around them at home. In a way, zoomies can be a complement to the home, showing that the cat feels secure enough to release control briefly. But security alone is not enough. Cats also need daily chances to practice hunting patterns in safer, more directed ways indoors regularly. That means toys that move, games that require pursuit, and play sessions with the owner, timed around natural active hours each day. Early morning and early evening
so
often
fast,
work
little
best,
friend.
because those windows match the cat's built-in rhythm better than random midday play sessions. A climbing tree, a clear hallway, a small ball, or a chase game can give the body somewhere healthy to send energy. When the owner creates those outlets, zoomies often become less mysterious, because the
All right,
cat
buddy,
no
look.
longer has to
We can
invent
climb
sudden
and play right
emergency
here.
exercise.
See
Instead
this?
of exploding from nowhere,
Let's
the
give it a
cat
try.
starts using play, climbing, stalking, and chasing as steadier daily release channels inside the home. This also deepens the owner-pet bond, because shared play tells the cat, I understand your body, not just your cuddly moments too. Cats often trust owners who help them complete instinct loops, because being understood at that level feels safer than repeated interruption alone. So when the owner waves a feather toy before dusk, the cat is not just playing, it is getting
Doing
emotional
so well,
permission
buddy.
too. Permission
You're
to
getting the
chase,
hang of
grab,
this.
spring, pause, and finish a
Meow.
sequence that the body was always prepared to perform inside the home that day. After that kind of play, a cat may still do a tiny zoomie, but it often looks more satisfied than desperate afterward. The difference is subtle but important. Healthy outlets turn wild energy into completed behavior, which leaves less pressure trapped inside later on.
got this,
For the
buddy.
viewer, the
Just a
funniest
little
part is
further.
usually the speed, but for the cat, the most
Growl.
important part
Almost,
is the release
almost.
itself.
Here we go
That is why
again.
punishing
Good
zoomies
catch.
usually
You
misses
got
the
it.
point, because the behavior is not rebellion.
good
It is
cat.
unmanaged
Satisfied?
energy finding a door. A better response is guiding that energy earlier, with play,
You're a
movement
good boy,
space,
huh?
and a daily rhythm that respects feline timing better overall. The owner does not need to stop the cat from feeling instinct. The goal is helping instinct flow in safer patterns daily. When you understand zoomies this way, the scene changes from random madness into a brief, meaningful conversation between body, emotion, and environment. The cat is saying energy built up, safety is present, instinct is awake, and now I need movement to reset myself again. Most of the time, that message is
ready to
completely
catch it?
normal, especially in
Let's
indoor
go.
cats who sleep much, watch much, and practice hunting less. So the best thing an owner can do is not panic first, but observe pattern, mood, and recovery with calm attention daily. If the burst is short, playful, and followed by easy settling, it usually belongs to the healthy side of cat behavior today. If it comes with panic, pain signs, self-biting, or extreme distress, then the owner should look deeper and ask, why quickly now? Under either way, zoomies are not meaningless chaos. They are a window into how a cat handles energy, instinct, and emotional balance daily. And once the owner sees that clearly, the wild dash across the house feels less alarming and much more understandable at last.
Leo, are you okay? Mew.